The earth is beautiful, but darkness looms over it. Humanity has fallen into corruption, their hearts filled with greed, violence, and cruelty. The streets are filled with chaos, people cheating, stealing, and hurting one another without remorse. The once harmonious world is now tainted with wickedness, turning away from its creator. The Lord was grieved that he had made man on the earth because their hearts were full of evil. In the midst of the darkness, a single figure stands apart. Noah, an older man with kind yet resolute eyes, tends to his work with quiet dedication. Unlike the others, his heart is pure, and he walks faithfully with God. He is unaware that his life is about to change forever. Noah was a righteous man, in whom God found favor. As Noah goes about his daily work, something profound stirs within him. He stops, listening, as if hearing a voice that no one else can. The weight of an immense task settles upon his shoulders. God has spoken to him.
I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So, make yourself an ark of cypress wood. Make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide and 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make lower, middle, and upper decks. I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and its mate. And also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, to keep their various kinds alive throughout the earth. 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made.
Noah studies the divine instructions given to him, carefully considering each detail. He begins to measure the land, sketching out the massive structure in the dirt. The sheer size of the ark is daunting, its scale unimaginable to the human eye. Yet, Noah does not hesitate, his faith is greater than his doubt. He told him exactly how long, wide, and high to make it. Noah begins cutting timber, the rhythmic sound of his axe echoing through the land. His sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, assist him, hauling massive logs and preparing planks of wood. The sweat on their brows, the strain in their muscles, the determination in their eyes. Each log placed, each nail hammered is a testament to their faith. He told him what kind of wood to use and how to divide the space. Around them, neighbors stop and stare, whispering among themselves. Some laugh, shaking their heads at the sight of Noah building a giant boat in the middle of dry land. Others scoff, their faces twisted with mockery. The world around Noah sees no reason for his faith, for they cannot comprehend what is coming. The sky changes through seasons, from bright summers to harsh winters, but Noah and his family never stop working. Their hands are rough, their bodies weary, but their resolve remains unshaken. The finishing touches are made: the waterproofing, the final planks, the massive door that will soon be sealed. Noah steps back and looks upon his work, the sheer size of the ark overwhelming even him. It is unlike anything the world has ever seen. The voice intones, "And Noah did all that the Lord commanded him." A shift occurs in the air, nature itself seems to respond. From the horizon, movement stirs as animals begin their journey. Pairs of creatures, great and small, emerge from forests, deserts, and plains, walking toward the ark with calm purpose. Noah watches, his heart heavy with the realization that the time has come. Pairs of every living creature entered the ark, just as God commanded. Noah stands at the entrance of the ark, watching as each animal steps aboard. Lions walk beside lambs, eagles fly overhead, serpents slither silently across the ground. His family watches in awe, overwhelmed by the divine order in creation. Inside the ark, Noah and his family ensure the animals are settled. They prepare food, create enclosures, and secure supplies. The last few beams of light stream in before the door closes. The sky darkens, and a stillness falls upon the land. A single raindrop lands on a dry leaf, followed by another and another. The people outside glance up, puzzled, then dismiss it. But the rain does not stop. Rivers overflow, and streets turn to rushing currents. Thunder roars, lightning splits the sky, and chaos ensues as people scramble for shelter. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain poured upon the earth. The ark rises above the chaos, carried by the rising tide. Inside, Noah and his family remain silent, the weight of the world's destruction pressing upon them. The waters rose above the highest mountains, and every living thing perished. The world is silent. One morning, something changes, the wind stirs with new energy, and the air feels lighter. Noah steps out onto the deck, lifting his face toward the sky. The clouds, once thick and oppressive, begin to break apart, revealing the first hints of sunlight. Noah knows they must wait longer, but he longs for certainty. He opens a window and releases a raven, watching as it flies across the sky. The black bird circles the waters, searching for a place to land, but it finds none. Noah sent out a raven, and it kept flying back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Noah waits 7 more days before trying again. This time, he releases a dove, a creature of peace and gentleness. The bird flutters into the sky, its wings carrying it across the receding waters. Noah watches, holding his breath, but as the sun begins to set, the dove returns. It perches near him, and he gently lifts it back into the ark. Noah sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded, but it found no place to rest, so it returned. Another week passes before Noah releases the dove once more. This time, the bird does not return empty. Clutched in its beak is an olive leaf, small but full of meaning. Noah holds the leaf in his hands, his eyes welling with emotion, for it is a sign that the earth is beginning to heal. His family gathers around. Noah waits 7 more days and sends the dove out one last time. This time, it does not return. He watches the sky, his eyes scanning for any sign of the bird, but it is gone. The day finally comes when Noah removes the covering from the ark. Sunlight pours in, filling the space with warmth and clarity. Outside, the world is changed, the waters have retreated, leaving behind new land, untouched and waiting. For the first time in what feels like eternity, Noah steps onto solid ground. Then God said to Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your family, and bring out every living creature with you." The doors of the ark are fully opened, and the animals begin to move. And he kneels upon the earth, pressing his hands into the soil, whispering a silent prayer of gratitude. Noah knew that the Lord had preserved them, and his first thought was to give thanks. With careful hands, Noah gathers stones and places them in a pile, forming an altar. The fire is lit, flickering in the cool air, rising toward the sky like an offering itself. The scent of burning sacrifice fills the air, the smoke drifting upward, a symbol of devotion and gratitude. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and offered burnt offerings upon it. The fire crackles, illuminating the faces of Noah and his family as they watch the smoke ascend. The air is still, yet a presence is felt, something holy, something beyond them. The voice of God speaks a blessing upon Noah and his family, commanding them to be fruitful and multiply, to fill the earth once more. Noah looks at his sons, understanding the weight of this responsibility. They are not just survivors, they are the foundation of a new humanity. And God blessed Noah and his sons, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth." The world, once drowned in destruction, now pulses with the promise of new beginnings. Noah walks through this land, the remnants of sorrow in his heart, but also the quiet hope of a second chance. And life began anew upon the earth. Noah looks up as the clouds begin to part, revealing a brilliant light. Something extraordinary is happening. Colors begin to form in the sky, stretching across the heavens. A rainbow appears, its vibrant hues filling the horizon, a sight never before seen. Noah's breath catches as he realizes that this is a sign, a promise from God. Then God said, "I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." Noah's story became part of the fabric of humanity, a tale of judgment and salvation, of destruction and renewal, of wrath and mercy. And the covenant remains, written across the sky, a reminder for all generations to come.